Why did Loki cut Sif's hair? Thor was the huge, ferocious god of thunder who killed giants for breakfast. But underneath it all, he had one soft spot. And that was for his beautiful wife, whose name was Sif. She had long, thick, wonderful golden hair that cascaded down her back like a cornfield. In fact, it was Sif who made the Norse people's crops grow, and their fields yield long, heavy ears of corn that would keep people well-fed and happy. She was very proud of her hair, and refused to have a bad hair day. Especially because she knew she wasn't the only one who was proud of her hair. Thor, her husband, was as well, and regularly boasted about it to anybody who would listen while drinking his mead. Sif fell asleep one day while reclining on a soft moss bank outside her house in Asgard, where the gods reside, drying her golden hair in the sun. I mean, it's easy to go to sleep in the sun when you're not doing much, and it's even more easy if another god casts a curse on you that prevents you from waking up. Who would have done it? Well, you guessed it right. It was Loki, the god of fire and mischief, who cast this sleeping spell on Sif. He discovered her asleep with her magnificent hair flowing all about her, and his wicked mouth grinned at the opportunity to cause havoc in the thunder god's household. He knew Sif's gold hair was Thor's greatest treasure, and he was determined to steal it from him. And while she was sleeping, Loki grabbed his shears and cut off every single gorgeous strand of Sif's hair. They slid down her dress and onto her shoulders one by one. Her head was shaved, as if she'd gotten a haircut in the army or became a prisoner. Sif woke up and started crying, and when Thor found out, he took her to the court of immortals to find out the culprit. Odin told him that it has to be Loki and summoned him. Odin ordered him to find a way to right his wrong, so Loki set off to the Svartalheim. All of the dwarfs were great smiths, and when he came across them, he found them working with hammer and tongs, shaping metals into various shapes. Loki charmed the dwarfs by applauding their efforts and promised them luxuries that only the dwellers in Asgard could provide, things that the dwarfs desired. He spoke to them until the small ugly folk believed they would come to control Asgard and everything in it. And in the pursuit of this wonderful dream, the dwarves started making strands of hair of gold for Loki. They worked on the threads over and over again, until they were as fine as the hairs on Sif's head. Loki, being the trickster he was, even manipulated them to give them a boat and a spear that they had made. The boat could fly, called Skidbladnir, and the spear was Odin's famous Gungnir. Then Loki went back to the court and presented the veil of hair to Lady Sif and gave Odin the spear and the boat as a present. And that's how this mischief of Loki came into a full circle. If you found it amusing, make sure to like and share this video, and also share your thoughts down in the comments. We'll see you next time. Till then, stay mythical.